Mary had never imagined that the photograph taken with her husband that day would become their last shared memory. If time could be turned back, she would never have refused to take a picture with him while wearing an expression of displeasure. A few days later, one morning, Mary got out of bed feeling discomfort throughout her body. It felt as if a heavy stone was pressing on her chest, making it hard to breathe. Again and again, a terrible premonition rose in her mind, that something dreadful was about to happen. And indeed, a horrifying piece of news struck her like lightning. Her husband had been martyred during a mission. The news plunged both her and her son, Gary, into deep grief. The very thought of how she would manage life alone from then on filled her with fear. Standing beside her, Gary gently tried to comfort his mother. He said he had grown up now, that he was a man. He would take responsibility for the house. Mary asked her son to bring out his father's military uniform and placed it on Gary to measure it. But the tears in her eyes could not be held back any longer. Several months had passed since his father's death, yet whenever Gary thought of him, he would quietly sink into sadness. He did not express his pain in front of his mother, afraid that she might break down even more. Mary, too, thought the same way as her son. She tried to appear strong and hopeful in front of him. The responsibility of the entire family had now fallen on her shoulders. She did not want to show her weakness to her son. As always, she cooked meals for him every day and ironed his wrinkled jacket, trying to keep the atmosphere at home warm and peaceful. But living a life sustained by forced strength like this was deeply exhausting. One day, Mary took out her phone and looked at her husband's will, and at the end, she made a decision. Holding the military uniform her husband had left behind, she opened the door to her son's room. She wanted Gary to carry forward his father's legacy, to wear the uniform and become a responsible, brave, and duty-bound man, just like his father.